We're about to start the ceremony. Guests are seated. The bride should be coming out in the next 5 to 8 minutes, depending on how close we run to the knot timeline. The thing that I'm really noticing is how harsh the light is. It is noon in June in Sonoma. It is hot and it is very bright. I'm gonna try to make the best of it as I can, but I have to know, truth be told, we're gonna get harsh shadows. We're gonna get a lot of people squinting. Let's see, they're gonna be exposed differently. Like, so Taylor will be looking at Samantha and Samantha will be looking at Taylor. We're gonna get odd shadows on both their faces. There's nothing I could do about it. I'm gonna try to expose for the highlights and bring up the lowlights later. That's the way that I have a tendency of shooting. But if there's any possibility of them looking out into the audience when their faces turn and they're exposed both at the same, that's gonna be my preference. I feel like I'm a little bit stressed because the Knot magazine is wanting sneak peek photos from the ceremony by 3:30 today. If you've done the math, it's noon, and they want photos in about 3 hours. So we have a lot of work to do. We have our work cut out for us. But I'm just going to hope for the best. The wind is a factor. It keeps on bringing down some of the flowers on top of the ceremony. If that on top of like the altar, if that happens, we're just going to roll with it. And as guests keep on coming in, I'm going to try to shoot them as candidly as I possibly can. But because of the time I got so cut, I had about 3 minutes to shoot the ceremony, and I didn't get the usual 10 to 15 minutes that I usually get. We're just going to roll with it, and hopefully during cocktail hour we'll be able to get candids of guests. So that's where we stand now. I'll be positioning myself for the bride and groom to walk down. The way that we're going to position it is I will be standing at the front using the 70-200. JD will be standing at the back using the 70-200 or the 24-70, depending on his angle. So we're going to head to that right now. I'm going to be at the end of the aisle shooting tight. Tammy will be next to me with the 50, so she'll get the wider shot. But I think it would be a cool shot for you to be to the left of the altar so that you get their kiss. So
but facing the background is the vineyard.
No, the back is their guests.
Got it.
So just a kiss from the back, and then shooting it tight, and then shooting it wide, and then as they walk back, getting people like all excited, and then you run, and then pick us up back here.
Got it.
Okay, cool.
Got it.
Okay.
Are you going to stop him for a kiss, most likely?
I will try.
Okay.
Okay. So what's going on right now with the frame is that I usually don't shoot with a third shooter. So since I have a third shooter, I'm going to go for a shot that we don't normally get, and we're going to see if it works. So I'm going to keep Tammy, our third shooter, back in the back of the aisle, even though I know that I can get the shot that I want and I'll feel good with it. But I want to give JD a cool angle from shooting something that we don't normally, which is behind the bride and groom, to see if they can get the guests and the venue in the background. If it works, it's great. But if not, we're going to be totally solidly covered on both ends.
Right.
So that'll be it. So one thing I just want to take into consideration real quick is I will always position myself in relation to where the videographer is. Anise, the videographer, was located behind the altar, so I just want to stand wherever she's standing. I don't want the two of us to be two different anchors within the frame, so I will probably be shooting from behind the altar as they walk down. That is going to be extraordinarily difficult because I don't have a natural reflector bouncing light back on them unless it's the grass. And so I just need to be conscious that the photos may have a green tint to them. We're trying to fix that and post as quick as possible. I'll be standing behind the altar and I get them a straight on shot. In a minute that the exchange is done between the father and daughter, I'll get out of the way and I don't really stand up to the front too much after that. For the rest of the ceremony, I'll be standing in the center of the aisle once or maybe twice, and I usually stand on each side to get reaction shots and details as it unfolds. So that's the game plan as of right now. There's some behind the scenes of the coordinator being interviewed, and because the coordinator will want these photos later for social media, I want to make sure that I take care of her in that respect. I'm shooting with a 7200 2.8 because there's like sun is like overhead. I need to be shooting. I'm shooting at 6/40th of a second, 125 ISO. Right here. Yeah, I think. And they're so extraordinarily side-lit right now. Squeeze it in, squeeze it in, squeeze it in. So JD's getting the shot of Taylor right now. JD's getting Taylor's reaction, so I'm not feeling pressure to get that. I'm gonna hold my ground for this position of the bride walking out with her dad.
Welcome, everyone. Please take your seats. We are gathered here this afternoon to celebrate the love and marriage of Taylor Sinclair and Samantha Carish. Speaking of love, on behalf of the couple, I'd like to thank all of you who have come from near and far, or in this case, more like far and farther, to be here for this special day. For those that don't know me, I'm Tim Owen, and I had the pleasure of being friends and a roommate with Sam and Taylor for the last few years. And I was honored when they asked me to officiate today, and I feel like I'm a good man for the job because I was able to know them each individually and also see their relationship up close. And sometimes in that little apartment, it was a little too close. But any relationship that started with baseball is perfect in my book. In my time living with them, I got to see the qualities and quirks that everyone that knows them will recognize. I saw Taylor as a calm, quiet, stereotypical Midwesterner, at least when he wasn't watching her playing sports or stuck in an LA traffic jam. Samantha is a cute, bubbly young lady with a great sense of style and a heart of gold, but can be quite the dictator in terms of closet space. But what I was most lucky to see living with them was the things they did for each other, the way they treated each other. And you haven't seen true love until you've seen a girl trying to swing a golf club the size of her, and a man's man from Iowa straighten 19 turquoise couch pillows because it's important to their partner. Lastly, but more seriously, Sam was a rock for Taylor when she helped him move out to Southern California and start his life and his career, and Taylor has done the same in return when Sam has had to quit her job to be with her mom in a time of need. It was for these reasons that as soon as I got to know them, that I saw that Sam and Taylor had the foundation of love and friendship that all couples need to succeed. Each and every one of us has bared witness to this and have seen how easy it is for them to love each other. It is this simplicity that reminds me of a short excerpt of advice that I would like to share from the literary classic, All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. Share everything, play fair, don't hit people, clean up your own mess, say sorry when you hurt somebody, wash your hands before you eat, flush, warm cookies and cold milk are good for you, take a nap every afternoon.
Did Taylor write this?
Right. Learn some and think some. Draw and paint and sing and dance and play and work every day some. And last but not least, no matter how old you are, when you go into the world, it is best to hold hands and stick together. At the end of the day, that's what marriage is all about. Grabbing your loved one by the hand and knowing that you are taking everything in life, all the challenges and the accomplishments together. So with that said, we need to bless this marriage. So we need to take each other's hands like you've already done. You guys are way ahead of me.
Check.
Yep. Okay. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes. Already there? Tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch.
Thank you, I just did.
With that in mind, time to exchange vows. The couple has chosen to repeat their vows after me because, as we can see, there's no way that Sam would have gotten through it if she wrote her own and had to deliver them.
No way.
So Taylor, please repeat after me.
I'll try.
Yeah. I, Taylor, take you, Samantha, to be my beloved wife.
I, Taylor, take you, Samantha, to be my beloved wife.
To have and to hold you.
To have and to hold you.
To honor and to treasure you.
To honor and to treasure you.
To be at your side in sorrow and in joy.
To be at your side in sorrow and in joy.
And to love and cherish you always.
And to love and cherish you always.
I promise you this from my heart.
I promise you this from my heart.
For all the days of my life.
For all the days of my life.
Get some Taylor shots?
Yeah, please.
Sam, repeat after me. I, Samantha, take you, Taylor, to be my beloved husband.
I, Samantha, take you, Taylor, to be my beloved husband.
To have and to hold you.
To have and to hold you.
To honor and to treasure you.
To honor and to treasure you.
To be at your side in sorrow and in joy.
To be at your side in sorrow and in joy.
And to love and cherish you always.
And to love and cherish you always.
I promise you this from my heart.
Clearly, I promise you this from my heart.
For all the days of my life.
For all the days of my life.
Awesome. May I have the rings, please?
Have you even seen the ring?
I have not. First time.
Taylor, Sam's ring. Sir, beautiful. Okay, repeat after me and then place the ring on Sam's finger.
Which one?
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
All right, Sam. Repeat after me and place the ring on Taylor's finger. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Samantha and Taylor, throughout this ceremony, you have vowed in our presence to be loving and loyal to one another. It is my pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Come here.
Veil down.
Yeah, just hold on to it. It's coming up off at the reception anyways. Keep it.
Mr. and Mrs. Sinclair.
Tammy, can I make them?